What is up, YouTube? My name's Alan, aka NeoCrypter, and welcome to a game I am very excited about called Planet Nomads. You may or may not heard of it. If you haven't, it is a crafting, survival, exploration game that is going to be coming out on May 25th, provided there are no setbacks. Right now, it's currently in closed beta. The developers were kind enough to give me access to it early so I could show you guys what it's about and talk a little bit about it. Anyway, guys, this game is going to be really good. At least I'm thinking it's going to be. It's kind of long. Comparisons are not something I really like to do, but it is the easiest way to explain a game to someone who has never seen it before. So if you're familiar with games like Space Engineers, Empyrean Galactic Survival, and No Man's Sky, it's kind of like you take all three of those, stick them into a blender, sift out the bits that kind of suck, and then pour them into a new mold. And that's what Planet Nomads is about. It is a crafting survival exploration game, like I said. You crash land on a planet. You have to build things. You have to take care of yourself. You have to worry about radiation. You have to worry about food. You have to worry about water. You know, all the basics of life. You know what? Let's just jump in and kind of go through a little bit of the starting scenario. Actually, wrong button! Hold that thought. I want to start a fresh world. Okay, let's try that one more time. So we're going to type in, I don't know, let's call it crashing for the first time. First time. And I'm doing that on purpose because I don't know how the seed thing works. So I'm just kind of curious of what this will come up with. So let's go ahead and hit create, and in just a second here, we should be crashing to a new planet in our handy dandy little survival pod. Oh, here we go. Boom, and we're down. All right, so the first thing we do is hit U to exit, and let's just survey our surroundings here. Okay, bright sunny day. We got some kind of weird critters running around over there. All right. Okay, so this pod is very useful in the beginning because you do have to sleep in this game. So yeah, you don't want to go too far away from it until you get yourself a little base established, which is what we are going to ideally do right now. Oh, the frames over there. I don't know why am I getting so framey. A lot of rocks. That's probably it. Well, that's weird. This patch of grass is discolored. Might have to make note of that and check that out later. Ideally, you want to be somewhere near water. That looks like promising over there, maybe. But yeah, so when you get in game, you can bring up the little like help tutorial things by hitting F1. Brings up, you know, all of your controls, whatnot. And survival talks about what you need to do to eat and drink and sleep. Talks about the building system on both of these actually, because you have the building and then build vision, which talks about that. Main blocks have lots of functions, experiment, blah blah blah. Pretty cool. And then it talks a bit about the vehicles. We're sadly not going to get into this today, since we are doing the survival look at the game. We might, if you guys like this and want to see vehicles, let me know in the comments down below, or give me a like, and I will do something creative, and we'll take a look at that. Speaking of, oh yeah, plenty of water right here, and the pod is 120 meters. By the way, something I'd like to point out. I don't know if we can get to it. Let's look. Okay, so options. If we go over to gameplay options, you can change between metric and imperial. Check that out. So it is a pretty cool feature. It doesn't seem to update the HUD. Maybe that's something you have to do outside, because like right now we have no access to any of the don't have any access to like graphics settings or anything. You have to exit the game, which is one downside I don't particularly like. I think that needs to be addressed, but again, early access, so hopefully that will change later down the road. Okay, so yeah, this spot looks good enough to me. So the first thing we want to do is put down some foundations. All right, So let's drop you. And one thing I'd like to point out, and I don't know how well it's showing up in the video, but if you see, like right here, there's grass sticking out, right? Well, of course, we could just lift the foundation up. Excuse me, I apologize for that. When you got a cough, gosh. But the grass is sticking up through the foundation. In other games, like Ark, you know, you have problems where you put down a foundation and you'll have grass sticking through it, and there's nothing you can do. This game addresses that, and I am so very happy about that. So if we set down our foundation frame here, and then we go back out of that, check that out. It got rid of the grass in a diameter around the frame. So that is very cool. Obviously, mousing over it will tell you what components you need to build it up in the top left corner of the screen. If you have them, well, it'll show you that you have them. And if you don't have them, they show up in red, kind of like, hey, you need to get this. By left clicking with your little multi-tool here, if that's what constructs it, right click will deconstruct it. Pretty standard. So that's that. Next thing we want to do is we want power. By the way, to switch in and out of first and third first and third person is the V as in Victor button, which is pretty handy. To go into build vision, we can either hit tab, which now we're in building mode, as you can see, or we can hit, B to bring up the build menu. As you build things, you unlock new recipes and new items that you can build. So it kind of breaks you in gently into the different blocks and whatnot, which is kind of nice. You don't have a huge menu of things and being overwhelmed. What I'm building right now is the biogenerator, because we need electricity up in here. And this is what we're going to be using for electricity, is a biogenerator. At least to start, I think you can make like a uranium generator or nuclear generator, something to that effect later on. Okay, now that we built that, it should have opened up, yes, a 3D printer. And this is how we construct all the bits and bobs that we need to build other bits and bobs. I just said a lot of bits and bobs there. Now, it gives you all the parts to start out with, building all these, so you don't have to worry about mining initially. But you're not going to get very far without it. So we'll have to do some mining here in a minute, which is fine. I will be happy to do that. So we need to connect power, because if we open it right now, it has no juice. I love the way they did the power in this too. So if we go back into build vision and we hit C, it brings up this little radial menu thing here. If we click on connect electricity and then we say just look at whatever we want to connect to and click, now we have a line showing that there is power. And when we come out of build mode, nothing. You can't see it. I love the way they did that, because cable management is always a pain. So next up, we can, I don't think we have enough resources to build anything else. But we can try to build a compact FAD machine, which is your food and drink machine. Basically, it's the blender. Your space blender. Yeah, we need parts. So we are going to have to go out and do some mining. No time like the present. Ooh, the laggities. All right, let's find some rocks that we can mine. I don't think that this one is going to have anything for us, but we can look. Oh, well, there's a lake down there. Oh, we got carbon out of that rock, which we do need some of that. Oh, we got iron and carbon out of this. Okay, so apparently you can mine deposits from the ground, which is very cool. I do dig that. Literally. See what I did there? I know, dad joke. But yeah, so you can go out and you can get you can mine deposits from the earth, or you can find rocks on the surface. That way you don't have to tear up the gorgeous planet. Me, I'm kind of a destructive sod. I'm when it comes to digging holes, I'm part dwarf. Space dwarf. Yeah. So we're going to mine up a bit of this real quick. So yeah, by the way, when you're doing stuff with your multi-tool like mining, your left click is what mines, but your right click will dig, as you can see, but it doesn't yield any resources or anything like that. It's just let's dig a hole. But at the same time, it does not use it does not use any or hardly any energy from your batteries. So that is good. We got aluminum. Oh man, I don't even think I've seen aluminum when I was playing around earlier. So that's cool. So yeah, I played this for, I don't know, hour or so earlier today. Oh, I think we're out of inventory space. No, I want inventory. Okay, the keys, please let me get this right. Okay, so yeah, we're running low, but we got 70 carbon. Things stack in 70s, which is a strange number in my opinion, but hey, whatever. So we got some iron, we got some silica, we got some silver, and some aluminium. Aluminium. I'm just going to piss off every country. Aluminium. But I'm going to go ahead and dig. I might be wasting a few materials a little bit, but I just kind of want to get... yeah, that's probably good, actually. So let's head back to our... Where's our platform? Okay. So there's the mine. We need to put something here to mark it later. There we go. Let's run back over here real quick. By the way, you don't have to carry your weapon around. You can hit H to holster it, which is pretty cool. So now, although I need to bring it back out. So what do we need here? We need some electronic parts and mechanical parts. Cool. So if we go in here, we can go to craft, and I think we needed 2 of each. So let's just go ahead and queue that up. One thing to note, when playing with the queue system, if I was to say, like, now decide I want another one of those, yeah, it's not going to add it to the current one. It'll queue up a completely separate. But I think when you double click, it adds the maximum amount of things that you can craft all at once. And did I screw up somewhere? I have some extra parts here. Okay, so how healthy are we? Oh, not what I want. Let's go over here. Here we go. 87 nutrition and 87 hydration. Okay. Well, might be a waste, but we need inventory space. So we're going to eat our only food pills and water. And I actually had a couple of those. So, all right. What do we need then? Well, we have everything now, so whatever. And now we can make foods, which we will talk about how to get that in a little bit. But first, let's hook up power. So see, we want the swirly cable, and click here, and done. So yeah, you can make purified water, electrolyte water. Yay for Gatorade, just saying. Food pills, superfood, dried meat, dried fruitage, and biopaste. A man's best friend is his biopaste. We're also going to want to put down another couple of these platforms, but it's starting to get a little dark out. It's starting to get light out. One thing is handy, your suit does have a flashlight, which works pretty good. Pretty good indeed. But what we're going to do... Actually, how tired are we? We've got plenty of stamina at the moment, so we don't actually need to worry about it. Okay, so we can look around for trees with fireflies. I know, fireflies, right? That usually signifies that it is some kind of fruiting tree, and you can get herbs and water and fruit from it that we can take back and purify and make into things that we can eat. Because you can't just get the water and then boil it. No, you needed to filter it somehow, and there are herbs that you get from these trees and bushes allow you to do that. I'm going to wander around for a minute and see if I can find one and bring you back. I'm going to just make this a cut here. And that didn't take long at all. Here we go. We have a tree in a ditch. That is exactly what we were looking for, but we can just drop down. I think our jetpack automatically activates when we jump and start to fall. So that's something I didn't even think about. Let's go over here to the tree here. Oh, where? In water. Interesting water effect on the screen there. If we hold E to gather, bam, there we go. We got some dirty water, some herbs, and some fruitage. One thing to note, I noticed earlier. Even though you're in a closed suit, you cannot stay underwater for too long. It does, apparently it is not waterproof and you will drown. I learned that the hard way. We're not going to talk about it. All right, so if we head back now. Oh, the lag is getting really real. I think it's all these rocks right here that is causing it. Because, yeah, this is where we were looking earlier that the game kind of lagged out. So let's head back over here. I think, yeah, there's our little platform. Now if we go up to the fab, or fad, as it were, we should be able to make some water. Can we make 2? Yeah, we can make 2. Good. And then we can make some dried fruitage, which is good. Let's go ahead and make that. Another thing you can make, and it is very easy to get. So if you're starving, cut yourself down some trees. Because high in fiber. Oh, are you gonna fall on the? Okay, thought you were gonna fall on the platform. That was about to irritate me greatly. I do love the breaking models and the different levels when you're pulling stuff apart. I do dig that quite a bit, especially with the trees. So let's go ahead and chop this tree up a bit, get some biopaste out of it. Now, you can upgrade your multi-tool, and I think it gets a little bit more fuel efficient and a little bit faster, because right now it uses batteries. So that's a thing. But yeah, so biopaste. Oh yeah, we can't put that in there to my knowledge. Printer inventory. Can we actually, maybe? Can we? Wait. Oh, what's going on? Can we drag that in there? No, we can't. But we can say now we can select the biopaste and tell it to make all of it, and then just have it start crafting up. So that is a thing. We're just going to leave this stuff in here for the moment because we don't actually need it. I have biopaste stuck to my HUD. Ah, get it off. Somebody, anybody got Windex? Oh, man. Oh, good grief. All right, tell you what, I'm going to show you, because now we're starting to get tired. That's what that little orange heart down the bottom left is. We're going to go to our pod, which is over here. And we're going to sleep, because sleeping is another thing that you have to do in the game. Because if you get too tired, our little mining area that we start digging on. If you get too tired, it spells trouble. Hi, don't eat me. I'm just passing through. Okay, now we're in the pod, so if we hit space, sleep for 8 hours. Yep, sounds good. Nothing like a good night's sleep. Now, it is going to get super framey right here, because, again, you know, closed beta, early access. For whatever reason, when you sleep, it does a time lapse. It just shoots you forward in time. And at the moment, that's really, really, really framey. We are going to go ahead and do it one more time to see if we can get some daylight going. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we're going to do that. And then I'm going to make a cut and relog and see if we can get rid of the biopaste that is stuck to our screen. I need to get maintenance up here from floor 13. So, yeah. All right. I'm going to make a cut here. We'll be back after I squeegee my helmet. Okay. Quick trip to the gas station and some squeegees later. We got the biopaste off of our helmet. Cool. So let's get back to work, shall we? Yeah. Platform? Where's our platform? Okay. Where do we park it? Where's the one guys? Confused. Okay, so there's their thing. So we should be over here. Wait, that's a lake? I don't remember that lake being there. Guys, we might be lost. I'm not entirely sure what just happened now. But we have water. Oh, do we have anything in our inventory? We have all the stuff. Uh-oh. Oh, no. And this would be maybe some of the early access blues. There's a bunch of water right there. How is this? Okay, there's our mine. That's our mine, right? Did I just completely miss the fact there was a huge lake right by our pod? I apparently did. I am a total nub. Why didn't you guys tell me? I depend on you. I depend on you to tell me when I am being a complete nub. Alright, so we're going to do a little bit more of the old miney hole here. This video is not going to be too long, and like I said, this is not the start of an official Let's Play or anything like that. That will be coming after the 25th when it actually releases on Steam. We will be doing that. But between now and then, I may be, hopping in and out, kind of showing things. And like I said, if you guys want to see the vehicle system, because we're not going to get to that today, because we're going to need way too much parts, way too many things. Let me know in the comments or leave me a like, and I will probably next week put out something about how the vehicle system works, because I know that they are changing a bunch of things because, well, early access. But yeah, it could be fun to take a look at it. I have not even looked at it myself yet. Okay. So I did a little digging there. That's still frustrating. There's a big lake over there. We're going to move, or I'm going to move. I'm probably going to keep this seed. I'm kind of digging it. Yeah, okay, what we're going to do. Oh, yes, we need stuff to make a box. Boxes. And we need space to make a box. We're just going to drop those and drop those. And what we need is some of these. How many can we make? We can make 46 basic frames. By no means do we need that many. So let's just do, say, 10. And 10. And then I know we're going to need a couple of these for a box. I think just 2, and I think that's it. So I'm going to let this stuff craft up, and then we're going to make some storage, and then I'll probably throw down maybe another one of these platforms here. So we have a little more space. And yeah, kind of maybe throw up a wall or something, because that would be a thing. I do like the aesthetics of the building pieces in this game. They're really cool. But yeah, oh yeah, I wanted to make another foundation and show you guys how the snapping works, because at first I wasn't entirely sure they were actually snapping. It took me a little time playing with it to realize, oh wait, it really is. It's just not as apparent as it is in other games. So yeah, I'm gonna let this craft up and then we'll be back. All right, so yeah, I got those bits and bobs, and for the sake having some bloody space to work with, let's go ahead and switch into build mode. We've already got a foundation on the thing. So yeah, as you can see here, it's red, so you can't place it, but as we kind of move it around, yeah, it's snapping in multiple positions to that other platform. And because of those multiple snap points, I didn't realize how I didn't realize it was actually snapping. So that's the thing. Kind of threw me for a loop. Put that there. And then we'll go ahead and bring these out over here. Positioning seems to be a little bit finicky, if you ask me, but again, closed beta, early access. Overall, though, the building system feels really good. Once you get around the snapping thing feeling kind of strange. Do we need to actually do some terraforming here to get that one to snap right? We might. Okay, let's dig a hole. Don't want it to be too big of a hole. Just a little bit of a hole. There we go. Now, can we place you now? Will you behave, buddy? You may not. Oh, is that it? Oh, there's gonna be a gap. There we go. I think that's good right there. Not enough resources. How many frames did it take us to put that down? We used all of our frames? Wow. Okay. I guess we're gonna need some more parts. That's a good thing that we have the handy dandy frame thing. The framer-laying thing. Make 10 more. We can. Okay, yeah, we should be able to do that. Craft. And again, the waiting game. Okay, guys, due to time constraints, I just kind of went ahead and finished building a few things off camera, just to give you a sample. So here are your, saving the game. It was a great time to come back. Every time it saves the game, there's a little bit of lag. Okay. So, you know, we have our wall corners, we have walls with windows, we have our doors, or walls with doors, which are nice. I really dig these doors, by the way. Walls with lights, and then there is another corner piece which I did not construct. And then we have our armory here. Our armory is where we upgrade, you know, make better suits and better multi-tools, and I figure eventually there will be some weapons in here, and maybe there are weapons that I just haven't discovered, because, you know, you have a lot of stuff in here that is still locked at this point. I think you have to make like pretty much everything that you have access to. I wonder if we can build that. That would be useful. Let's find out. Let's just drop it like right here. Can we? Right here? Is that thing? Okay, do we have enough parts? No, we need more electronics. I don't think I can make any more either. Yeah, I can. Check that out. Cool. Anyway, this is a little solar beacon. Apparently, I think it should show up on the map after it's constructed, if I read it right. Small, fairly cheap light. Okay, to mark points of interest or directions on your compass. Okay, so yeah, theoretically, I think that should show up on our compass up there, but I don't know. Let's test the theory, shall we? Because that would be great, because I keep getting lost. I'm horrible with directions. Okay, that's off. So now if we run over here and way over here, if we turn around, okay, so that's our pod. That doesn't seem to actually yeah, that doesn't actually seem to do anything as far as show up yet, which, you know, probably again, hashtag early access, maybe. I don't know. Oh, here we go. What do we got here? Yeah, there we go. Check that out. So now that does show up. That's awesome. Okay, cool. I take it back. Anyway, so yeah, so we have beacons, and then we have a couple of different indoor lights we can build here. A couple, like I said, another corner piece, because I thought this was the reinforced wall corner. This is the reinforced wall outer corner. I'm not entirely sure what that piece is used for, so I'll have to play with that later. But yeah, guys, this is it so far. Like I said, there's a bunch of tech in here that I don't even know. Ooh, med bays and wall reinforced wall short, uranium generator, stairs, raised floors, fences, all kinds of stuff. Hover jack, that's handy. Suspension, wheels, yeah, all kinds of stuff in here to uncover and unlock, and a really gorgeous world to explore so far. Right now, you cannot go to any other planets, but that is one thing they do have planned. You will be able to go to space, you will be able to go to planets, so it is definitely guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up button because it helps out a great deal. Leave me a comment. Tell me if you're excited over the game or if you've even heard of the game before. And yeah, guys, until next time, this is Neo, and I'll see you in game. Bye.